Alrighty, welcome back. Episode 2. I think I'm just going to stick with calling them episodes. No idea why, just easier, I guess. The date today is the 22nd of, what does that say? February. 22nd of February. It is a Monday, which means it is the first session back for our progression blocks. So today was leg day. Just a bit of a recap from last week. Last week being deload. Now deload, it's a love-hate relationship with deloads. You know, it's I need them. I know the body needs them. It's all about recovery and, you know, taking things slow, letting chemicals balance out, etc., etc. You know, if you're following us through the business page, through Facebook or Instagram or something, you know we've spoken about deloads in the past, and we've gone into a lot of depth about that on the business page. But from a personal standpoint, it is a love-hate relationship with them. You know, I know I will love them eventually. I love coming off of the deloads, but during that week, it's just boring. You know, you get in and like there's nothing above sort of 60-70% exertion rate. The workouts, it's more the workouts than anything. Workouts are they're big, but they're not as intense as I would like. But you know, I love the results that come from deloads. Obviously, because when you come off deloads, you will lift heavier. And that's what we did today. So today, first day back on, like as I said, progression blocks. So we're lifting heavy. Our training plan is really good at the moment. I'm really loving our training plan. It's basically work your way up through the sets, through the warm-ups, you know, 3-4 warm-up sets per exercise. And then, you know, massive set. It's heavy weights. So the whole idea of bodybuilding and generating muscle mass is, you know, there's that argument between, you know, lighter weight for lots of reps versus heavy weights for 1 or 2 reps, when in fact it's heavy weights for lots of reps. And that's what we're doing there. So it's a combination of working our way up, having a really good quality warm-up, whether that's, like I said, 3-4 warm-up sets, having that massive set, you know, 10 out of 10 exertion, and then again, depending on the exercise, we've got some what we call back-off sets as well. So that's some higher reps again, still at that exertion rate of around that 10 out of 10. Actually, it's not around, it is 10 out of 10. So we need to be hitting failure for those work sets. In terms of weight, you know, we're actually losing weight at the moment. My theory is that it is a lot of water weight. So we are leaning out. It's really good to see. Like the abs are back, which is great. I missed them over Christmas. Missed having abs on the beach, but no, they're back. We are. Hello, Scooter. Yeah, like I said, we're actually losing weight. There's a good chance it's water weight though, so that's really. I'm gonna put it. I'm fairly certain it's water weight, which is a good thing. Like so long as we're not losing muscle, we're still getting stronger. We're still setting PBs. In fact, we hit 15 new PBs today, which is unbelievable at the moment. 15 new PBs, which means we are getting stronger, which means there's no drop in muscle mass, which is a good thing, which means our weight loss is either water or body fat, and hopefully combination of both. So there we go. We're tracking really well. Weighed in this morning at, what did I weigh in at? 93.3, I think it was. So we're down about 1.5 kilos from this time last week. So which is good. That's the whole benefit of changing that nutrition around. We have changed a few things around with our nutrition, particularly after check-in with my coach last week. We went through diet and everything like that. So at the moment, we're still theoretically sitting at maintenance calories, although we are losing weight. Again, everything's just starting to balance out again. So we ran through our nutrition, threw in loads more veg, loads more fruits. It's really good to have fruit again. When we come to particularly depletions and carb loading and playing with carb cycling and that sort of thing, particularly through that sort of phase, we don't have a whole lot of fruit. We need to get our micronutrients through various fiber sources, so veggies. But yeah, I'm really surprised at how much I missed fruit. Berries on my oats of a morning and mango for dessert. That's a huge one that we missed. But no, so there we go. So as I said, first day of progression block. Come off deload yesterday, last night, sorry. So we're really interested to see how the following 6 to 8 weeks through this progression phase takes us, actually. My goals are basically to lift heavy shit, iron out those weaker points from physique last year, and really just hit the ground running with a really good quality, solid base to work with when we come to cutting season. So there we have it. A little bit about my session. There you go. I haven't spoken about that. Leg day. Best day of the week, legs. We're currently on a 5-day split. So our leg day, we don't have to spend a whole lot of time on legs. I've got a really nice quad sweep at the moment, so legs have always been my strong point. So we don't need to really push those as much as we should, or as much as we can. We want to try and even everything out. So the focus for us is actually shoulders and arms. As you can see, these tiny little things at the moment. I'm trying to have to flex now to get them out. And traps. Focus. So yeah, the focus of this progression block is shoulders and arms, just to get a bit more fullness, particularly around the rear delt, and bis and tris, and just to get that sort of a rounded physique, I guess, and to match the legs. But no, today was really good. I've missed lifting heavy for legs. Heavy sets. They're all safe movements. Leg press. There's no squats at the moment, so I can lift extremely heavy. We're repping out 500k on a leg press. I'm not going to say with relative ease. It's a 10 out of 10 exertion rate, which is good. So I think we hit 10 or 11 reps today. I can't remember which it is, on the work set. Drop that off. The back off sets really got me on this one. So we dropped back to 460 and doubled the rep range. Did not make it. It sucked to hit that failure point on an exercise that you love. That's my favorite exercise, is a good quality leg press. But yeah, we hit their target was 15. I ended up with 9 reps on both. I think it was both, or it was a 10 or a 9 or something, on both back off sets. So didn't quite make it. First one was 460. Ended up dropping the second set to 420. Still didn't hit it. So it was a bit of a reality check for the slow twitch fibers in the legs, but you know, it's all a feeling out process at this stage. It just means that we might have to drop it that little bit further next week, or have another crack at 460 and 420 respectively, and you know, aim for more reps. But yeah, I don't know. Mentally, look, you know what, we're in a good spot. You know, it's February. You know, calories are high. You know, waking up relatively refreshed. My team is absolutely killing it at the moment, which makes, you know, it takes a lot of pressure off me mentally. You know, we've got a really great team at the moment, so everyone's just crushing it. It's really good to see, really humbling. And, you know, I mean, if it wasn't for those guys, if we were dealing with people that weren't sticking with their nutrition, or, you know, they're up and down and just, you know, if we were dealing with those sorts of people that don't really want it, it does put a lot of pressure on me to make sure they are. And then obviously my training lapses from there on in. So, but yeah, my team are killing it. So, yeah, makes my mental health so much better. In a really good spot. So there we go. I think this video's gone long enough. I know we're 11 minutes. So yeah, definitely gone long enough. But that's episode 2. Episode still sounds weird. But no, really good spot. Losing weight, losing body fat. Strength is killing it. Strength is up there. Really good, rock solid week so far. So yeah, that's our check-in for the day, week, 8 days. I don't know what it's been. We'll get to these videos as soon as, well, whenever we feel like it, really. But no, there we go. Stay tuned.